4 years ago, I made a conversation with Bill Gates, and we were talking about tablet. So I asked to him if in 2 years' time we will come back to make an interview with him with a tablet on hands. I have not a tablet here, you know. And he told me that in 5 years' time, tablets will be flat, cheap, and wonderful. But it seems to me that tablet that was at that time the real focus of Microsoft in the new devices is not now a big goal for you. Which are the real new devices and which are the real focus of Microsoft in the new technologies?
Well, what's possible with new computer devices, and I'll call them computer devices, it really runs the range. The small device that we think of as a phone today, of course, is becoming a powerful computer, albeit with a small keyboard and a small screen. Bill Gates talked to you 4 years ago about the tablet. We still believe in the tablet very much.
You believe it.
Absolutely. It may not have happened as quickly as we had thought, but our mission is to make sure that it is easy to bring something that is digital to read and to write as you bring your paper tablet today for a meeting like this. The television is going to be essentially a computerized device that allows you to interact with friends while you're watching various television and sports and other events. Each one, in addition, of course, the PC will remain an interesting device. So you're going to see a wide range of devices continue to get more and more intelligence. And computers will be good devices for reading, for writing, for note-taking, for TV watching, for music listening, all for phone call making. Those will all be computerized devices.
But it is music first, it is TV, IP. What is the first? What is coming next year?
Well, we're going to see a wave of TV implementations, certainly, that use the Internet essentially as its network. It'll start, I think, some in Germany and Switzerland and the United States. Some of the early adopters will be the telephone companies in those countries. The phone really is getting to be, and this year it'll really start to accelerate, a powerful computer device with the smartphones and the pocket PCs. That is exploding, certainly, as are the media center PCs that you hook up to a TV and it does interesting things. We have our Windows Media Center. Apple has now iTV. But these are all kind of PC media center integrations.
So we have seen that in music, the whole business has been destroyed by the new business model or the piracy in Internet. Now we are suffering in the media business a lot of crises. First in newspapers. Bill Gates told to me that by 2010 there will be many more readers on the screens than on the newsprint newspapers. How do you see the future of media? Do you believe really that first Microsoft can be a media company more than a software provider, and because you are making news, you are a motor search, you are delivering music, you are promising doing advertising next year with that server. So how do you see Microsoft? It's becoming more and more a media company. How do you see Google and Yahoo and all the other competitors?
It partly depends on how you define media company, and I think it's different for different people.
Well, I am running a media company.
I know that. In our own case, I think of us as, let me call it, a modern software-based consumer electronics company. I do think of us that way. I think of us as a company that will build important technology for advertising. I do. I think that software experiences will be delivered with advertising in them to some degree, just like other traditional media experiences have advertising in them. So we will be a seller and deliverer of advertising. And I think that in some categories, we will actually create content. We do this, for example, for Xbox today, for the video games. we actually produce content, which I guess in some senses makes us a media company. Our Halo video game is quite popular. Peter Jackson's making a movie now with the Halo video game. So we have aspects of a media company. But the future of media, in the traditional sense, I don't see as going away in any sense. People want produced content. They want to hear from experts, whether it's about news or sports. People want to see those magnificent 90 or 120-minute movies. People want that. And so the thing that's going to change for traditional media companies is the way their product gets delivered. And I'm sure there will be some shifts in the business model that come with that. What's happened in music is not a good thing. We believe that content producers and media companies have the right to protect and profit from the content that they create. And so I can't feel good about the level of piracy in music today.
Your children are not using iPod yet, or they use?
I don't use iPod. Of course, this Christmas, Microsoft will introduce in the United States its competitor to iPod, the Zune.
The Zune?
Zune. I guess I could say pretty soon, the Zune.
Pretty soon, the Zune. Well, okay, so